Reaching one goal is the starting point to another. John Dewey. Reaching a mountain peak is never the end of the journey. It is merely a moment where you stand at a new height, casting your eyes across the vast expanse and realizing that countless majestic peaks still await your footprint in the distance. True maturity lies not in being enthroned atop the peak of glory, but in the courage to keep pressing forward, knowing that life is an eternal stream that never ceases to flow. Some inadvertently view success as a plush armchair in which to recline. They rest on their laurels, basking in a sense of contentment and grinding to a halt. Yet time is a relentless river that waits for no one. If you choose to stand still, the world around you continues to surge forward, widening the chasm between you and those restless souls who never cease to strive. Yesterday's glory, unless rekindled by today's fiery passion, becomes nothing more than a layer of temporal dust settling over faded memories. Look at a tree, standing in the heart of a vast forest. Once its roots have taken deep hold in Mother Earth, it does not pause to slumber in complacency. It quietly buds, spreads its branches, blossoms, and yields seasons of sweet fruit. Each season of fallen ripe fruit sparks the beginning of a new, even more majestic life cycle. Humans are no different. A university degree is not the finale of wisdom. An ideal job position is not a permanent stop along your career path. And a glorious victory is never the closing chapter of life. Every achievement is a doorway swinging wide, guiding you into grander realms, places overflowing with boundless potential, yet demanding an even stouter heart. The miracle is that true happiness rarely resides in the precise instant we cross the finish line. The thrill of triumph eventually fades with the passage of time. What keeps our souls vibrant and burning with life is the thrill of commitment, exploration, and transcending our own boundaries. We were not born to remain motionless like cliff faces, but to stretch wide like the open ocean. As long as there remains a goal ahead to pursue, our hearts still have a reason to beat. With proud vitality, our intellects ignite with creative passion, and our feet retain the strength to trample every hardship underfoot. Souls who continually carve out new pathways after reaching every peak possess a wondrous inner power. They are never felled by failure, for they understand that every bump in the road is merely a low note in the grand symphony of human existence. When one door slams shut, countless others swing open beneath the radiant light of hope. That mindset liberates them from the shackles of the past, preventing them from drowning in faded glory. They look to the future through the clear eyes of an explorer, fueled by a yearning for conquest rather than scavenging for past trophies. Life is like a river flowing untiringly forward. Water retains its purity only when in constant motion. If trapped in stillness, it swiftly turns stagnant. Only by continually establishing new milestones can we keep alive the flame of enthusiasm, a hunger for learning, and a proud spirit of living. Do not view the attainment of a goal as the end of the line. See it as a comma, a brief pause to fill your lungs with the air of freedom. Smile in gratitude and prepare to write the most brilliant chapters of your life. For success is not a final destination, but the launching pad for a stronger, wiser, and more complete version of yourself. Deep inside us, there is nothing except what we have ourselves put there. Richard Rorty, the inner world of each individual is not a pre-built kingdom, but a garden cultivated from every thought, belief, emotion, and habit we silently sow each day. Our minds resemble a vast and fertile landscape. It is neutral, choosing neither to bloom with fragrant flowers nor to choke with wild weeds. Everything depends entirely on the seeds planted by your own hands. If you sow seeds of deep gratitude, unwavering perseverance, hope, and a spirit of learning every day, your inner spirit will over time grow into a mighty forest, strong enough to shelter you through life's roaring storms. But if you nourish resentment, fear, envy, and the dark clouds of pessimism, those very seeds will blossom into sharp thorns, wounding your soul before ever reaching another. A fleeting, negative thought may initially seem like a thin wisp of mist, yet if harbored day after day, it will weave a pitch-black sky, veiling all the beauty and light of life. Conversely, a positive belief, even if fragile as a candle in the wind at first will, if nurtured with action and conviction, burst into a radiant lighthouse, illuminating even your darkest hours. Thus, what determines the quality of your life is not the onslaught of external events, but what you allow to stay and reign within your mind. The heart is like an ancient dwelling. Every thought is a guest knocking at the door. Not every visitor deserves a seat within your soul. If you open your space to resentment, hatred, and despair for too long, they will swiftly lay waste to every warm corner. But if you actively welcome tolerance, peace, and faith to illuminate that home, it becomes the ultimate sanctuary you yearn to return to after every tempest. We cannot control every upheaval in the external universe, but we possess the ultimate power, choosing what it will be nurtured within ourselves. That is the most sacred power, one that no one can ever strip away. Every book you open, every soul you align with, every beautiful sentiment you hear, and every thought you engrave, quietly chisels the portrait of your future self. The inner self does not transform overnight, yet every small choice made each day serves as a solid brick, building the castle of your life. Be mindful of every seed you drop into your soul. Let positive thoughts dispel your fears. Let gratitude drown out complaints. Let hope soar above doubt. And let courage crush hesitation. Ultimately, human value is defined not by tangible external wealth, but by the vibrant richness deep within the heart. When your inner world grows resilient and clear, you will realize that the greatest power to reshape destiny has never rested in distant realms, but has always dwelt right within you. I truly believe that everyone has some talent, ability, or skill that he can mine to support himself and to succeed in life. Dean Koontz. The grandest success does not begin by striving to become a flawless copy of someone else. It springs from awakening and honing the unique gemstone hidden deep within your true self. Life is like a primeval forest, teeming with vitality, where countless trees reach skyward toward the sun. No tree must force itself into the silhouette of another. The proud bamboo need not envy the towering oak, for its strength lies in its flexibility against the storm. The sunflower needs no transformation into a rose to gain acclaim, for its true essence is to proudly track the light of the sun. Human beings are no different. Every individual enters this world bearing an invaluable gift from nature. Some possess soaring creative minds, others carry hearts attuned to listening and empathy. Some skillfully forge connections, while others display extraordinary endurance in painstaking endeavors. These qualities, whether striking or subtle, serve as the bedrock upon which you can craft a masterwork of a life if polished with care. Regrettably, many give up far too soon, not for lack of talent, but for lack of patience to dig deep and discover who they truly are. They marvel at the sparkling glory of others while forgetting the shadow of thousands of hours spent in silent practice. A diamond buried deep in the womb of Mother Earth is merely a rough, unpolished stone. Only through painful grinding and immense pressure does it unveil its breathtaking, majestic brilliance. Human ability works the same way. Without discipline, relentless learning, and boundless perseverance, it will remain nothing more than potential sleeping in regret. Unshakable faith in your self-worth is the first flame that illuminates every journey of growth. When you place complete trust in your capacity to rise, you embrace challenges with an open mind, viewing mistakes as lessons and continually perfecting yourself. Conversely, if you label yourself as weak or incompetent, you build formidable walls that imprison your own steps. The greatest obstacle standing between you and your dreams has never been harsh circumstance, but the toxic beliefs you forge in your own mind. Success has never been the exclusive privilege of natural-born geniuses. It is the rightful reward for souls who recognize their unique worth and patiently cultivate it through the years. The world does not need another faded duplicate of anyone else. It longs to behold the most magnificent version of you. Take the time to listen to what sets your heart ablaze, refine the skills you possess, and courageously turn them into authentic value for the world. When talent fuses with diligence, when passion ignites discipline, and faith marches alongside action, even the most mundane pursuit can manifest extraordinary miracles. Believe that within you lies an infinite well of power, fully capable of forging a brilliant destiny. Your task is not to seek some foreign icon to imitate, but to bravely awaken the sleeping giant within you. No matter how many goals you have achieved, you have to set your sights on a higher one. Jessica Savitch. Every conquered milestone is never the final resting place, but a sturdy step, drawing us closer to the finest version of ourselves. The universe is in constant, dynamic motion, and humanity only truly touches the meaning of life when relentlessly striving upward. Picture a formidable mountaineer. Upon standing on a cloud-cloaked peak, they have every right to savor the pride of a victor, filling their lungs with pristine air and taking in the breathtaking expanse of heaven and earth. Yet, if they choose to camp permanently upon that summit, their journey effectively comes to an end. Only when they gaze toward the next layer of clouds and glimpse higher, treacherous peaks looming in the distance, do they rediscover the fire that impels their hearts to march on. Life is no different. Today's success is not a mattress upon which to snooze in self-satisfaction, but a solid launchpad for even grander dreams tomorrow. When one no longer possesses a goal to hunger for, youthful zeal swiftly gives way to feelings of emptiness and decay. A new goal demands not only that we hone our skills, but that we rejuvenate our spirit, igniting an abundant stream of vital energy. Every new challenge acts as a crucible for character. The more boundaries we courageously shatter, the more we stand in awe of the peerless strength hidden within us that we had never touched before. The most insidious trap set in the wake of success is not failure, but comfortable complacency. When an individual believes they have reached the absolute summit, they close the door on learning, cease innovating, and are quickly swept into oblivion by the current of time. This world evolves with every passing second, and only those souls willing to raise their own standards can ride the crest of the wave. Just as water must continuously flow to maintain its purity, so must human beings relentlessly advance to affirm their eternal worth. An ancient tree does not cease growing after its first harvest of sweet fruit. It quietly anchors its roots deeper into the earth, expands its canopy to greet the radiant light, and offers life ever sweeter seasons of fruit. The boundless ocean could never exist by welcoming only a single river. All greatness in this world is the culmination of tireless accumulation and upward striving. Every achievement you reap today is merely a foundation stone for the magnificent monuments you will construct tomorrow. The most exquisite beauty of conquering higher targets lies not in crowns or resounding cheers, but in the transformation of who you become along the journey. Each new test compels you to master another skill, shed a bad habit, broaden your horizon, and grow wiser and more compassionate. That is the true, priceless, and enduring wealth that neither time nor circumstance can ever strip away. Treasure and give thanks for every step you have taken, but never let them become shackles that bind your future. View each victory as merely a fresh starting line, each milestone a proud reminder that the potential within you remains an unfathomed ocean yet to be fully explored. Do not confine your life to pages already written. Instead, proudly set your sight on new heights with humility, perseverance, and an unquenchable drive to rise. For when you dare to set new heights, you not only shatter your own limits, but also unlock infinite, wondrous possibilities for your life. Small deeds done are better than great deeds planned. Peter Marshall. A single practical step, however humble, has the power to bring you closer to your dream, far outstripping thousands of grand ideas that remain forever trapped on paper. Procrastination often disguises itself in the flattering cloak of perfectionism. We persuade ourselves that we must wait for a perfect moment, flawless resources, or a bulletproof plan before we dare to begin. Yet in truth, that perfectionism is merely the shackle forged by fear of failure, fear of judgment, and fear of confronting mistakes. While we are consumed with calculating and hesitating, time quietly slips away, and golden opportunities softly take flight. What builds a successful life is not possessing a flawless blueprint on paper, but having the courage to turn the smallest steps into living reality. Reflect upon a tiny seed. It can never grow into a majestic, shade-giving tree if it keeps its yearning locked within a safe shell. It must accept breaking apart in the dark soil, sprouting quietly, gathering every drop of nourishment, and patiently pushing through hard rock to embrace the sunlight. Every slender root and delicate shoot is the product of countless silent strides forward. If that seed only ever plans to become a great tree without ever sprouting, it will remain forever an anonymous seed buried by time. Every completed task, no matter how trivial, ignites a spark of pride in the mind. That very sense of incremental progress stimulates the mind, fortifies confidence, and creates momentum for grander breakthroughs. A single page turned today paves the way for a finished book next week. 10 minutes of exercise today sows the seeds of a resilient physique tomorrow. Great achievements are never built on a single giant leap, but on the miraculous accumulation of thousands of small actions repeated with unyielding discipline. Conversely, magnificent plans devoid of action are like castles built on sand or kingdoms in the clouds. They may sparkle gorgeously in imagination, yet they offer no shelter against real-world storms, nor can they elevate your life. The true value of an idea is illuminated only when breathed into life by action. One who steadily walks slow, deliberate steps will always cross the finish line ahead of someone who merely lingers at the starting line, drawing a perfect path. Life is akin to building a bridge across a vast ocean. No one can lay the final span on the very first day of construction. Every small stone, solid steel beam, and humble layer of concrete, steadfastly joined over the years, erects a towering monument capable of weathering every storm. Humanity's greatest marvels are distilled from countless ordinary tasks performed with total devotion and unwavering perseverance. Never let grand dreams become an excuse for today's delay. Set to work immediately on what is within reach, even if it is the smallest step imaginable. Write those first lines, finish a single musical note, learn one new word, or break one harmful habit. Each steadfast act is a golden brick, laying the foundation for your future monument of glory. Ultimately, you will come to realize that miracles do not stem from random moments of genius, but are forged from countless small acts executed with fiery determination every single day. It is tangible action, not plans idling on paper, that serves as the sole bridge, turning dreams into radiant reality.